Okay. Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell, per usual, on this good Monday. It is... Hold on, my baby's coming.
Left the lighter in the car.
That's my lighter. Oh, you mean this one?
Lighter.
Yeah. My baby is getting so big. Look at him, y'all. It's like a grown man up there. I was just bringing him and his friend back to the house in Mali and stuff. And like I said, I just got done dropping Lex off or whatever. But anyway, today is 420 for the stoners, the smokers, the potheads, the weed heads, the one that partakes in Mary Mary Jane. So, yeah, you know, a lot of people usually get together, smoke. They have kickbacks, smoke parties, whatever the case may be or whatnot. But anyway, I know a lot of people that smoke weed. I smoke weed. I know a lot of people that smoke weed. My older kids, they smoke weed. Their friends smoke weed. All types of things like that. So a good product for us to sell would be weed. Or a good business for us to start a dispensary or something. Along with all the other talents that runs in the bloodline of me and my children. Or whatever. But anywho, I had a little ounce or whatever or whatnot and went through it. So being that today is 420, I went back to get another little ounce or whatever, you know, for marijuana smoking purposes, I'm gonna say. And as I go to the gas station or whatever, this girl comes up. She's with my son. She's walking by with my son or whatever. She's like, oh, do y'all got or whatnot? And I'm in the car, so I'm listening to the conversation or whatnot. And my son just like, oh, blase splee. And she's like, oh, can I try some? Because I told you I already got some crud. Now, niggas give me free weed all the time. But this was a dyke bitch. And no offense to the dykes or anything like that, but most of the times, dykes, they don't expect free weed from niggas, or niggas don't give dykes free weed. They might give it to a regular bitch, and I'm not saying that in an offensive way, but a lot of times niggas give away a little AFI or something because they want to fuck a bitch, or they want to get on, or if they know you buy weed a lot and you a female, they want you as a new customer, so they're going to offer you a free AFI, or not even a whole AF. Sometimes it be a 1.7 or just a gram for you to try or whatever. But bitch, you a dyke. And if you was wondering if my son was selling weed, why in the fuck would you expect him to give you some free weed and you was a dyke? Like, you ain't the type of bitch that he would talk to, so why would he give you some motherfucking free weed? So anywho, she like, yeah, I wanted a 3.5 for $5. So I'm sitting over here listening or whatever, letting my son be a responsible teenager or whatever. I want to see how he's going to handle some business or whatnot. And I don't give a fuck if this is YouTube or if anybody's trying to say if I got my son selling weed or some shit like that. Because first of all, that ain't y'all motherfucking business. My son is my motherfucking son. And anywho, I was outside peeping the scenery while he was inside with his friend as well as my youngest son getting him some snacks and shit. So I'm peeping the scenery. I see who at Asians. I see who, you know, riding around, driving around, walking around and stuff. I'm just paying attention. And as my son come out the store, this girl comes out with him, this dyke, wanting to buy some weed. But then she says that she wants AFI for $5. So Mirror, he like, what? Hold on. I thought you said $25 or something like that. And she like, no, I told you I had some crud already. I just wanted to try yours. That's weird. So I'm instantly being quiet. You're a dyke. You want some free weed from my handsome son. You want a $5 A fee because it's 420. You're a bum. You're a bum. Like, even me, homeless, ain't trying to ask nobody for no fucking $5 A fee. Like, I said, niggas give me free weed all the time anyway. Or I just go to the dispensary. And just because it's 420, I ain't expecting no fucking $5 A fee. But anyway, and I can look cute. Again, you a dyke. I'm not saying that dykes can't be cute, because it's some fine ass fucking dykes that's sexy as fuck. But anyway, I'm saying they don't be trying to brush up on niggas, is what I'm saying. Or they don't be trying to get free weed from niggas. If anything, dykes be like, oh no, bro, I'm straight, you can keep that shit, I got my own shit. Like, I know a real dyke who more nigga than half you niggas. So I'm just saying, that was weird to me. And I was telling my son, I just peeping, and he like, you right, mommy. He like, you right, ma. I just move like a rookie or whatever. I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, well, she gonna cash app him the $5. And she let him put the cash app stuff in, but he thought he pressed send. He didn't press send. So, but he only gave her $5 worth a little nugget or whatever. And she was supposed to cash app him the $5, and she didn't. She got in the car, and they hurried up and pulled off. And I was just like, son, you got to pay attention to shit. I'm like, I asked him several times. I'm like, did you get your money? He like, yeah, she cash apped to me. I'm like, did you get your money? Did you get your money? And I'm like, look at your cash app and tell me if you got your money. And he like, oh, no, I didn't. She didn't send it. I'm like, see, that's why I was telling you. Don't ever get... And she like, you just selling it today because it's 420, or you just be having it every day. Like, is you the feds, bitch? And if you is, bitch, I'm more the feds than the motherfucking feds. So you got the wrong motherfucking car, the wrong motherfucking son, and everything. Like, that's your mistake, though. So I'm like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, I don't know. I hope she don't think she got down on you for that little nugget of weed, because it's 420. I'm like, tell that bitch Merry Christmas. I'ma feed my whole team. We ain't going on no fasting here. Every time somebody feel like they should steal from me and they want to laugh at it or get away with it or something, I feel like that's the scum of the earth. Like, I feel like I just blessed the bum. Every time somebody do some shiesty ass shit to me, or I find out they stole something from me, I'm so abundant, I'm so prosperous, I'm so great. Despite any situation that I be going through, anybody who steal from me is beneath me. Anybody who steal from me is a bum. Especially knowing my situation and stuff. If you steal from me, that's why I can never respect Tobias ever again. And I'm not even saying that he stole from me, but the situation, knowing my situation, and you thinking that you should control something or take some money from me, I can never respect him ever again a day in my life. If I see him in the streets, I can't say hello. So anybody who ever steal from me, in my eyes, you're a bum. And I just blessed you. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. But I like that my son learned that lesson while he was with me as well. And that's just me teaching him shit. And I was telling him, like, I'm not mad at you. This is stuff that I learned along the way that I had to teach myself. Or that I learned that people would cross you or set you up. I started learning that shit when I turned 30. Everybody start training me, but I'm your mama, and since I know it now, I'm about to put you up on game quick. Get that bitch that little nug, but don't ever do that shit again. And I was just telling him, like, how you had your book bag on the seat, like she could have easily reached her hand in my car and, you know, took your shit. But that's why I was asking, like, did she pay you? Did she pay? Because I was going to start my car so that I could follow them out the gas station, but it was only $5. You never risk your life for $5 or for a bum ass bitch who want to steal $5 worth of weed. So I was glad that I was there to witness that and teach my son that life lesson. And he was like, shit, I was moving like a rookie. I'm like, yeah, son, you got to pay attention. Flat the fuck out. I don't give a fuck what you selling. You pay the fuck attention. And that's just real nigga shit. I don't give a... Baby, please. You thought, and she just was looking at me. I was looking at her. She was looking at me, and I was looking at her. You could get that nug. I was paying attention to the whole thing. I knew what was about to happen. But girl, that's $5 that you wanted to steal. You should feel pathetic. But again, Merry Christmas, happy birthday at 420 to your broke ass. Coming from a bitch who sleep in her car and take care of 5 kids by herself. I'm calling you a broke bum bitch. That's a dyke. You want to be a nigga and you work more bitch than a bitch? A broke bitch ass nigga want to be nigga. Bitch. Girl, bye. That's why I can't. But I was glad, again, to be there to see that and to teach my son that lesson. Like, oh, we don't do that. Like, I'm teaching you something that I've learned. Don't trust nobody. Not even your closest family and friends. And that's just real shit. Just like they say you innocent until proven guilty, you treat these motherfuckers like they guilty until they proven innocent. You make motherfuckers prove themselves to you from here on out. Even me, I have to. Because granted, I be wanting to give people the benefit of